So guys, Jeff Horn says that people still don't believe that, a lot of people say to him that they still don't believe that he won that Pacquiao fight. The reason why people don't believe is because you didn't win that Pacquiao fight. Jeff Horn, I think, is living off that win against Manny Pacquiao. But let's be honest, I don't think he won that fight. I thought Pacquiao was a deserved winner in that fight. And I think Jeff Horn is probably living off that fight. But you would do when you beat someone like Manny Pacquiao. You beat someone of that level. Manny Pacquiao's a legend. And anybody that beats him, that, like I said, that made Jeff Horn as a fighter in terms of his name. People now know about Jeff Horn in the boxing world because of that win that he had against Pacquiao. Even though, like I said, it was very controversial, I don't think he won that fight. I thought Pacquiao was a deserved winner. He didn't get the nod. He didn't get the decision. He went to Australia. And that's the thing with someone like Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao doesn't care. He just wants to fight. He went over to Australia to fight this guy in his backyard. Just because I think it probably made him a lot more money. And he was so confident that he'd beat Horn anywhere. So he just thought, let's go to Australia, where normally like Mayweather wouldn't do that, or any other top fighters probably wouldn't do that. But that's just the fighting heart of Manny Pacquiao, and he ended up getting robbed. Teddy Atlas was very vocal after the fight. He gave, the judges a lot of stick. He even said to Jeff Horn's face, "I don't think you won that fight." We know that Jeff Horn didn't really like it. They didn't really like the fact that Teddy Atlas had that to say, and he goes, when you're on a high like that, Teddy Atlas put me down. But to be honest, I think Pacquiao won that fight, and I think Jeff Horn got very, very lucky. You have to say Jeff Horn was very, very lucky in that fight to get that decision, because let's be honest, he didn't deserve that decision. He was almost out there in the 9th round. Pacquiao had him out on his feet, and we don't even know how he managed to survive that onslaught in that 9th round. What we realized is Jeff Horn is a very, very tough man. He can take a lot of punishment, but he was technically very flawed. He wasn't very skilled. I thought Pacquiao landed the more significant punches in that fight. I think Pacquiao was the more active in that fight. And for me, Pacquiao won that fight. But, like I said, when you've got a young guy like Jeff Horn from Australia that can fill out stadiums, right, in his own country, they probably potentially think that he's the next cash cow. He's the next money, he could become a money man in the sport. But unfortunately, Jeff Horn then fought Terence Crawford, and Terence Crawford beat the crap out of him. And it kind of showed levels, because, a lot of people were saying Jeff Horn's this big, rugged, strong guy. But, Terence Crawford really played with him and beat him up, if I'm honest. Beat him up. He really beat him up. So, I think that showed Jeff Horn's level after that. But to be fair, what that showed is where Jeff Horn was, where Terence Crawford was in his career, and where Manny Pacquiao was in his career. Because even though Manny Pacquiao, most people won the fight, you would say that Terence Crawford made light work of Jeff Horn, whereas Pacquiao, it was still hard for Pacquiao. Pacquiao was bleeding. Yes, a lot of people would say that was his head and stuff, but Pacquiao still struggled in comparison to a Terence Crawford, who really made light work of Jeff Horn and knocked him out. Pacquiao came close to knocking him out, but Terence Crawford just dominated every round. You would say Jeff Horn won a few rounds against Pacquiao. However, against Terence Crawford, he was completely dominated and beat up. But, the thing is, let Jeff Horn have his glory. But I don't like I said, I don't think, in my opinion, he shouldn't be running around, talking about him beating Manny Pacquiao, because although he got the decision, I think in most people's eyes he lost. And that, in my opinion, he lost. I thought Pacquiao was the more active. He threw the more significant punches, and he deserved the decision. Unfortunately, the judges didn't give him the decision. But I thought Pacquiao won that fight, if I'm totally honest with you. But sometimes, as you know, the judges, I don't know sometimes what they see. Stephen A. Smith, I remember he went on a rant about the decision, and he was really not happy. But again, like I said, the judges see what they see. Obviously, they might have been influenced by the crowd cheering for Jeff Horn. We just don't know. But what do you guys make of it, guys? Jeff Horn continues to bring up his win over Manny Pacquiao. Jeff Horn saying that, people still don't believe that I beat Manny Pacquiao. Leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.